What's good, BFM? This is Bigtone coming at you again with Bigtone Productions, Beats and Feasts. Hey guys, you know what time it is. It's time for another cooking video. Today we're going to do one of my old favorites, which I really got inspired by it going down to New Orleans a few weeks ago. We're going to do good old butter beans, ham hock, and sausage over rice. If you guys don't know what butter beans is, it's the same thing. It's another name for it is lima beans. So if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you share the video, guys. Let's get started with some butter beans. All the supporting cast here, very simple. It's a very simple recipe, but first thing, I got my ham hocks. This is a large lima beans, butter beans. You can also buy the small ones. I like the large ones. And then I got some smoked sausage here. And then we're going to use, this is about 6 stalks of celery. Well, it's really about 4. Some of them were small. I got an onion, a whole large onion cut up there, roughly diced up or cut up. Then we got some beef broth, some parsley, some dry bay leaves, just one. We got some soul food seasoning, which essentially is nothing more than just seasoning salt. So if you don't have this, of course, you always can use Lowry's. Then we got my pink Himalayan sea salt, some black pepper, and some garlic powder. So all is needed. I'm also probably going to make a little bit of cornbread with this as well. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to put the ham hocks in the power pressure cooker for about 30 minutes because I want to make that meat nice and pliable and release the juices into the broth. Got my ham hocks. I'm going to put these right here in the pressure cooker. There's 3 of them. And then we're going to add we're going to cover them with beef broth. So this is 4 cups. So I'm going to put all 4 cups in here. It may not be totally covered, it'll be the majority, but we're just going to cook these for about 30-35 minutes. And they're about halfway covered. And that's enough liquid to get them started. So we're just going to simply just put this on for 35 minutes on a high. Then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. But we got to cook these ham hock. These are smoked ham hock. So we got to cook these down and get them pliable, get the juices off into the beef broth. And then we can add the rest of our ingredients. We're just going to cook these on high. So we're going to hit the meat chicken button, increment it to high. And we're going to set it for about 30 minutes. There we go. You'll see it start going around right about now. And we're going to let this go for 30 minutes. And then I'll add the rest of my ingredients to it. I'm going to kind of sort the beans. You hear people saying that. All they're basically doing is making sure there's no rocks in the beans, or making sure the impurities in the beans are gone, the imperfections, the cracked shells, and that type of thing. So you're basically just going to empty them off into a bowl, and you're just going to kind of sift through them and see, like this one is cracked in half, you take that out. You got another one here, cracked in half, you take that out. Just kind of go through and get out the impurities here, the imperfections. And you just want to check over your beans that way. Now with the pressure cooker, you know, my mom and all of them used to just soak their beans overnight. It's not necessary with the pressure cooker. So, you know, this can be a quick meal where you don't have to plan it a day in advance. So it's been about 30 minutes and the ham hock have been cooked down really nicely here. They're not totally fall apart, but they're nice and tender. If you look at them, the skin is drawn back. So from here we're going to add my onions. We're going to add the celery. We're going to add the beans. And we're going to mix this around a little bit. Alright, let me put my seasoning in here. We're gonna add a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt. A little bit of black pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. A little soul food seasoning, aka seasoning salt. A little bit of that. We're gonna put in 1 bay leaf. Just 1. Actually, that's about a half, so I'm gonna put in 1.5. And we're gonna add a little bit of parsley here. Flakes. Alright, and right over the top, we're gonna put in our smoked sausage. There we go, look at that. So I'm gonna mix that around in there a little bit. Alright, the last thing I'm gonna add, I'm going to add about another 2 cups of liquid, another 2 cups of beef broth, about half of this container. We're going to pop the lid back on. As always, we're going to line up the arrows here. Alright, so for this, we're going to meat chicken, increment it to high, and we're going to put it on 40 minutes. This is no soaked beans. Alright. And like before, it's going to go around. We're going to build pressure. And I'll see you guys in a few seconds, according to YouTube time. Alright, I thought I'd share with you a little bit of my cornbread. And I'm going to do cornbread like hot water style cornbread. But in that style, just like a pancake style on the griddle here. But we're going to do the Jiffy cornbread mix. We're going to add a can of cream corn. And cook it right here on the griddle. But here's the ingredients: 1 can of cream corn, 1 egg, Jiffy mix, and a little bit of vegetable oil. That's it. Alright, so we're here at the griddle. My pressure cooker's almost done, so I'm going to start cooking the cornbread. So we're just pouring it out like pancakes. So it's going to start to fry up here. And we're going to let those cook on one side until we start seeing bubbles just like pancakes. I'm going to take you over to the pressure cooker and show you how that's coming out here in just a second. The beans are almost there. I'm probably going to put them on for another 15-20 minutes. So we're going to lock it down and do it again here. I got my cornbread cooking here. Look at that. Beautiful. Set it to the side. Over here where there's no heat. It's been a little longer than 40 minutes. I put it on for another 15 minutes after that. But here's what we end up with. Look at this. Butter beans. Ham hock smoked sausage. I'm going to plate this up for you. Got my cornbread over some rice. Ooh. I'll be with you in just a moment. Some butter beans over rice with some ham hock and some smoked sausage. Ooh! And you know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to take that bite. Some butter beans or lima beans over rice with some ham hock, a little bit of smoked sausage. And you know I'm going there for the bite. Let me get a little bit of everything here. I'm going to put a little bit of hot sauce on it. But this is fire. Absolutely good. Got my little cornbread here. Hey guys, this is awesome. You have to try this. This is a quick meal. It takes about an hour 15, 20 minutes. But you will be absolutely surprised how good these are in the pressure cooker. And hey guys, if you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Make sure you share the video, guys. And hey, this is Bigtone signing off. Peace.